Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the U.S. Army and the singing of the national anthem by the Mead High School Jazz Choir.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
In honor of our colors, it is fitting that we recognize our graduates who have answered the call to serve our country and protect our freedoms as members of the armed forces. As not only a member of the Mead faculty, but also having served in the armed forces myself, it is a privilege to do this recognition. Jackson Burns, Air Force Academy. Lane Blunt, Marines. Cameron Waterman, Marines. Ryden Firestone, Navy. And Andy Sellery, Navy. Please join me in congratulating our enlisted graduates.
Thank you for being here tonight. What an amazing place and evening to honor our class of 2025 graduates. Just a reminder, if you haven't done so already, if you could please silence those cell phones. And we want to remember that during our ceremony, we want to respectfully recognize each of our graduates as we celebrate them. Before we begin, we're going to do a few little introductions and thank yous to acknowledge everybody who makes this happen and who has poured their life and love into these Panthers. Our board of directors, Mr. Michael Cannon, Mr. Chad Burchard, Ms. Brianna Gray, Ms. Jennifer Kilman, and Mr. Alan Nolan. Ms. Kilman and Ms. Gray will be presenting our diplomas tonight. We also want to recognize our district leadership here, Superintendent Travis Henson, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Heather Havens, Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Dr. Jared Holdley, and Executive Director of Secondary Schools, Dr. Jeff Nasland. Thank you. Yeah, that's okay. Thank you also to our incredible admin team, Assistant Principals Heather Dressback, Coretta Hoffman, and Bryce Jordan, and Athletic Director, and soon-to-be Principal, Troy Hughes. Thank you to the class advisors for the class of 2025, Corey Gardner, Alexandria Griffith, Skylar Lambert, and Claire Spring, and our amazing school counselors, Melanie Fender, Mike Phillips, Jody Harkness, Adam Strait, and Colleen Thornton. Nothing ever gets done without our admin assistants, so we also want to thank Melissa McDonald, Denise Arnold, and Nicole Prozac for making this happen. And our music tonight is under the direction of Rob Lewis and Brandon Campbell for our bands, Kit Lane for orchestra, and Emily McKinney for choirs. Only a few more. Reading names tonight, selected by the class of 2025, are Mr. Drew Lockhead and Mr. Vern Hare. And without question, tonight would not be possible without your amazing staff, your teachers and staff that are here. So class of 2025, if you can please applaud all your teachers who help make it happen. Last but not least, thank you, Gonzaga. You have always done an amazing show for us in SWX for broadcasting live stream. Mr. Franklin, are you ready?
Let's go.
Class of 2025, are you ready?
Well, good evening, everyone. Family, friends, teachers, and of course, the legendary class of 2025. I'm going to keep this short and sweet, like me. My name is Zealand Franklin, and I served as the school president this year. Somehow, against all odds, and probably a few missing assignments, we're actually graduating. It feels like just yesterday, we walked into high school as confused freshmen who couldn't find their classes. And now here we are, slightly taller, marginally more responsible, and wearing caps that were clearly not designed for the human head. Today isn't just about crossing the stage without tripping, though that's definitely the goal. It's about celebrating how far we've come. We've laughed, we've struggled, and we have grown together. And through it all, we've become a class that no one will ever forget. Whether that's a good thing or not, well, time will tell. I know there are a lot of emotions flying around today. Some of us are so ready to leave, and some of us are low-key wondering if we should just repeat senior year and chill a bit longer in the brain rot era, because as most kids would say, it was so skibbity. And I know there are parents out there thinking, yes, one step closer to an empty house and early retirement. Don't lie, we see you guys. For me personally, leaving is bittersweet. This school wasn't just a building with confusing hallways. It was a place that helped shape who I am. Over the past 4 years, I have learned how to balance the chaos of life, like sports, school, family, and friends. And that balance is something I know will carry all of us forward and whatever comes next. I have also learned something even more important, how to keep going when life doesn't go your way, how to build character and how to stay grounded, and how to face the world with a better attitude than I had yesterday. And that right there is more important than anything. Someone once told me my freshman year, the two things you can control are your attitude and effort, and I have truly lived by that every single day. So I hope you leave here today feeling motivated to keep pushing forward in life with a positive attitude, 100% effort, and maybe 3 cups of coffee. I'm not saying it's easy. If it were, we'd all have 6-pack abs, perfect credit scores, and clean laundry. But it will be worth it when you look back and you realize you actually crushed those goals you once thought weren't possible. Class of 2025, you did it. Go out in the world and crush your goals. Let's graduate already. Thank you.
Afternoon. I've been trying to come up with a perfect way to start this, but the truth is, there's no script for a moment like this. It's a mix of memories, emotions, and the realization that we're stepping into something completely new and wide open. But I think that's the exact beauty of graduation. See, after tonight, the slate is clean and everything is on the table. Some of us will pursue college, others will enter the workforce. Some of us may aspire to be a racket sports teacher like Myers or McLean. Or if you really want to win at life, just adopt Mr. Hare's lifestyle. But underneath the jokes is a truth. We get to decide what kind of life we want to live. The most fulfilling path is the one where you chase what you love, not just with passion, but with curiosity. It takes courage to pursue your dreams, and just as much courage to ask questions along the way, to admit when you don't know what's all going on. And to seek purpose beyond just a paycheck. Each of us carries something unique. Call it a talent, call it a gift, call it a passion. Whatever it is not accidental. It is there for a reason. So lean into it. Don't dilute who you are to fit a mold that was never meant for you. Don't waste your time trying to impress people who won't remember your name in 5 years. Embrace your calling, take the risks, and when in doubt, ask the questions. Because sometimes the only thing standing between where you are now and where you're meant to be is the courage to speak up. So after tonight, take whatever God-given gift you've been entrusted with and use it fully and boldly. Step into the world, not chasing success, but seeking purpose. Because each of us was made for something more. And now is the time to start living like it for such a time as this. Thank you.
Hey Panthers, what an honor it is to stand up here and speak to you at our graduation. I am so proud to be a part of this class of 2025. Panthers, we are some of the best. The successes and achievements of this class are unmatched. GSL championships, academic awards, even in school spirit, we stand out. I hope that whatever you've been a part of these 4 years at Mead High School, you're proud. You deserve to be proud. We've powered through to the very end, taken the AP tests, auditioned for the talent shows, won the basketball games, everything. However, I suggest to you today that our victories at Mead High School are not the most important thing here. Author David Brooks once gave a TED Talk comparing resume virtues and eulogy virtues. Resume virtues are what you include when you apply for a job, work experience, good grades, all that stuff. Panthers, our resumes are going to fill with great things. That's inevitable. But resumes are just pieces of paper. The diplomas we received today, 4 million other high school students this year earn one just like it in the US, and each of them probably has a resume too. So what makes us unique, what makes our experience meaningful, are the eulogy virtues. Someday, these are the stories people will share about you. Maybe some of what you achieved, but mostly how you lived well. The nature of your relationships, how you stuck to your values, how you impacted your community. Your high school friends probably won't remember the test you all aced in mythology. They'll remember how you went out to lunch and truly listened to them, how you stood up for someone you didn't know. I've seen my friends stand alongside those who are struggling. I've seen them stick to their values, refusing to take part in something they knew was wrong. And it had a huge impact on me. These are the things I'll remember of them. Whether you know it or not, you have made an impact on Mead High School, on your best friends, your favorite teachers, the freshmen you met this year. You have worked hard, laughed loud, and stayed up way too late on school nights. And that's what has made high school worth it. Not just the AP credits earned or the number of classes passed, but the shaping of ourselves. We are figuring out who we are, having grand experiences along the way, and that can never be described just by a diploma or a resume. And as we leave Mead, the adventure just gets more exciting. So looking to the future, Panthers, my hope is the same. Wherever we choose to go next, to the workforce, the military, college, a gap year, anything, I hope we continue to build our eulogies, not just our resumes. If that's something that hasn't started for you yet, I hope this next step can be a new beginning. Thanks to the teachers we've had, we have the tools to keep getting better so that we don't live for the next diploma or the next payday or the next victory, but for the moments of connection, contentment, of lasting joy. Because in 10 years, the most significant thing won't be that you got 100 hours of work experience during that summer internship. What will matter more? The minutes spent every day finding out who you are, the life that you've lived well. It's time to show the rest of the world how great Mead Panthers can be. The best is yet to come.
A home far beyond the skies. They tell me of a home far away, and they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise.
Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days. Of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. They tell me of a home. They tell me of a home where my friends have gone. They tell me of a land far away, where the tree of life and eternal bloom sheds its fragrance through the unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days, of an unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. They tell me of an unclouded day. They tell me of a king in his beauty there. They tell me that mine eyes shall behold, where he sits on a throne that is bright as the sun, in the city that is made of gold. Oh, the land of cloudless days, unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day. Oh, the land of cloudless days, unclouded sky. Oh, they tell me of a home where no storm clouds rise. Oh, they tell me of an unclouded day.
Good evening and congratulations, class of 2025. I've been to every Mead graduation since 2022, and the thought of me standing here today seemed like this mythical beast I read about in elementary folktales. Graduation was this unicorn that sparkled and glittered in my mind, but I'd never seen it. But you all are glowing. Despite the whimsy that is us approaching adulthood, I think by now we have all grown quite accustomed to incredible change, love, and loss. Changing clothes, seasons, future majors, the love of friends, partners, teachers, and the loss of that love as we take our journey onward. Though I promise you, this is not a morning speech. Over 4 years, I have learned 3 things from too many people, and I only have one shot at saying it right. First and foremost, keep your ideals. Maintain your beliefs. You know yourself better than anyone else, so sit down and take the time to figure out who you are and remain authentically you. There will never, ever be another you. That's Chet Baker, for anyone wondering. People will try to cross you, challenge you to a proverbial Shakespearean duel holding a sword dipped in poison. But these challenges and inevitable failures do not define who you are. You do. You wield just as much power. So put on your saber and fight back against those who wish to see you on the ground. And you aren't mean for telling someone no. You're just setting boundaries. Secondly, use your voice and talk. Speak your mind. Speak out. Stand up for what's right. Talk to whoever you know will listen. Talk to anyone about anything, and most importantly, about what bothers you. Ask for help, even if you don't want to. Ask even if you feel your throat close up, like you're going to walk across an alligator-infested moat. Suffering alone is scarier than alligators. Lastly, someone very dear to me once said to try something that scares you every day. And a lot of times that something rears its head like a Cerberus in the underworld that is akin to growth, intimacy, vulnerability, admitting you ate the last chip bag in yearbook and left the box in the cabinet. These things are scary, but I promise you will be stronger for every risk that you take. Tell your parents, your friends, your partner that you love them. Give a compliment to a stranger. Flip that penny you found at the comic book shop on heads so that a little boy can feel like a superhero for just a day. Leave your environment and those around you in a better place than when you found them. And never be afraid to be passionate. It is never a waste. As the Beatles once said, all you need is love, and that love comes in a multitude of different forms. Cherish it and carry it with you throughout all of the wondrous experiences you are about to have. Though the real world, unfortunately, isn't full of unicorns, it is what you make of it when you are open and true to yourself. Thank you and congratulations.
Hello, everyone. Before I begin, I want to say how truly honored I am to be speaking in front of you today. Maybe a little nervous, but honored nonetheless. When I first thought of writing this speech, I had no idea where to begin. I watched countless speeches on YouTube and shamelessly Googled good ideas for a graduation speech more times than I care to admit. Then I stared at a blank Google Doc until my eyes hurt. After repeating this cycle for a while, I came to a realization. Nearly every speech I watched shared one central message. Our futures are blank slates, a clean start. But I don't believe that's true. Whether this ceremony marks the end of your academic journey or the beginning of something new, none of us are starting from zero. Our futures have already been shaped by the past 12 years, by the friendships and failures, the tests and triumphs, especially that of senioritis, but ordinary moments and unforgettable ones. We are all thankful to have made it to this day. And with that in mind, I'd like to share a few lessons I've learned. Lessons that have helped me shape who I am and who I want to become. When I first entered high school, I was focused on getting everything right. I was afraid to make mistakes, afraid to ask questions, and afraid to jump outside of my comfort zone. I couldn't even muster up the courage to raise my hand for help in geometry class. But over time, I learned that the biggest risk isn't failure at the end of the day. It's never trying at all. If I had never joined DECA, I wouldn't have met some of my closest friends to this day. If I had been too scared to take the hard science classes, I wouldn't have found my passion for pre-med. And if I had never pushed myself out of my comfort zone, I wouldn't have gotten to be a part of such an amazing community that I have found at Mead High School. I've come to realize the person I want to be is not someone who's afraid of failing, but someone who's deeply afraid of regret. More recently, I learned a tougher lesson. Sometimes you can do everything right, you can work hard, make sacrifices, and still fall short. That's a hard truth to face. But it taught me something important. Life doesn't owe us anything. Instead, we owe it to ourselves to keep going, to keep showing up, keep writing those FRQs and MCQs, even when you really despise Ross for it, and to keep putting in effort to become the people we want to be, even when the odds aren't in our favor. Even the most uncomfortable, frustrating, or painful parts of high school have contributed to who we are. And no, I won't stand here and say that high school was the best time of our lives. Honestly, I hope it wasn't. I hope the best is still to come. But I also won't pretend that the future is some magical, limitless utopia. The framework of our lives, our values, our friendships, our resilience was built during these past 4 years together. And now it's our responsibility to build on that foundation. For those that have been here since kindergarten, for those that have joined us along the way, and for those that we have lost, we've all shaped one another. And that's what makes this moment so meaningful. So no, this isn't some fresh start. This is a continuation. A chance to take everything we've learned, the good, the bad, the weird, the wonderful, and to use it, to grow from it, to build from it. Life is just one big classroom and the lessons never stop. I want to end by sharing what I believe is the most important lesson I've learned in high school from the amazing Miss Lindquist. The first law of thermodynamics. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. We are made of the energy of everything and everyone that has come before us. And when we go out into the world, our energy, our kindness, our courage, our impact lives on through others. Thank you all, and good luck to the class of 2025.
Class of 2025, the class motto you selected this year was, "It's not about the destination, it's about the journey." Mead High School was not and should not be a final destination for you. It was a stopping point along life's journey, a journey you all shared together. However, even on the same journey, the experience might have been very different for you, depending on your perspective, investment, mindset, relationships, challenges, and goals. Class of 2025, your journey together produced the following. You'll be attending 51 different colleges in 16 US states, and one of you is going to Germany. 73 of you are members of National Honor Society. 34 of you are valedictorians. 29 of you earned your Associates of Arts, and 3 of you earned your 2-year equivalency from Eastern Washington University. 39 of you earned your seal of biliteracy, and some of for you, it was being trilinguals. 30 of you earned your 4-year biomed program cord. 19 of you earned your engineering program cord. 1 of you was appointed to the Air Force Academy, and 1 of you is a National Merit finalist, one of very few in Panther history. 2 of you earned top honors as Spokane scholars in English and math. The Mead Jazz Choir qualified for state this year in their very first year competing in solo ensemble, becoming the envy of the GSL. The nationally recognized yearbook, Pantera, earned another 4 titles. DECA dominated local, state, and national competitions, and you earned 6 GSL titles in girls cross country, gymnastics, wrestling, boys track, boys tennis, and girls tennis, clinching the GSL All Sports Trophy for the 5th year in a row and the 34th time since 1980. You sent 11 of 21 sports teams to state, and you were you were academic state champs in football and orchestra, reclaiming again for the 2nd year in a row the WIAA 4A Scholastic Cup. Last year in 3A, this year in 4A, a total of 9 in all. One of the highest schools to earn such a honor in all of Washington State. But it's not just about the honors and the titles and the accolades that exemplify how the class of 2025 journeyed together through thick and thin. The journey of the class of 2025 is one filled with accomplishment, sacrifice, pride, spirit, and crushing Mount Spokane in Battle of the Bell, Cat Mania, Pack the Palace, Blowdown Showdown, and Spike Fight. Just saying. Class of 2025, you have demonstrated day in and day out, no matter the journey, you are made for it all. You've made it here to this day together. Remember this moment, remember this experience, and always remember this one destination, Panther Nation, among many that will shape your life and journey. Congratulations.
Good evening. I am Coretta Hoffman, an assistant principal here at Mead High School. It is an honor to recognize our 2025 staff retirees. We could not do the work we do without our incredibly dedicated and talented staff. Monica Boughton has served in education for 38 years, including San Diego for 3 years before coming to Spokane. Ms. Boughton has served as an English and breakthrough leadership teacher and school counselor in her 35 years in the Mead School District, 32 of those at Mead High School. Leah Graff has served 35 years in education, including Lakeside High School for 13 years before coming to Mead Middle School in 2003. Ms. Graff joined the staff at Mead High School in 2006, where she has been a go-to math teacher for the past 19 years. Chris Daling has served as a paraeducator in the Mead School District for 14 years, the last 4 of those at Mead High School. Being a paraeducator for Mead was Ms. Daling's second career after retiring from the phone company. Thank you, retirees, for the love, wisdom, patience, and service you have extended to our students and community all of these years. We wish you the very best.
I would like to recognize the class of 2025 valedictorians. These students have maintained a perfect and unweighted 4.0 GPA for the first 7 semesters of high school. At this time, will all of our valedictorians please stand for recognition? Our valedictorians will be recognized individually when they receive their diploma, in addition to the designation of a star next to their name in the graduation program. Congratulations to all of you on this tremendous academic achievement. You may be seated. Will the 29 students who have completed an AA degree through the community colleges of Spokane and the students who earn the equivalent of 2 years of college credit at Eastern Washington University please stand to be recognized? These students have effectively compressed 6 years of secondary and post-secondary education into 4 high school years. This is an amazing accomplishment. Congratulations to all of you. You may be seated.
All right, graduates, this is what you've been waiting for. Mr. Henson and members of the board, on behalf of Mead staff and the community, it is my privilege to present to you the Mead High School graduating class of 2025. I hereby declare that the class of 2025 has satisfactorily completed all of the requirements of a high school diploma per the State of Washington Board of Education and the Mead School District.
Mead High School seniors and very, very soon to be Mead High School graduates. What a joy and a privilege to be a part of a significant milestone in your lives. This particular milestone and the diploma that comes with it is a marker of having successfully completed your K-12 journey. But let's be clear, you are not done learning. No matter where your journey takes you as you leave this place, understand and embrace the fact that learning adds value to your life. Never stop being curious, never stop growing, and never miss an opportunity to be a force for good in this world. As we celebrate you tonight and mark the end of this chapter, it is with great pride that we send you into the next chapter, filled with new opportunities, challenges, and adventures. And now, as a superintendent of Mead School District, it is my pleasure and honor to authorize the diploma of graduation to the Mead High School class of 2025. Under the authority vested in me by the laws of the state of Washington, the regulations of the State Board of Education, and the policies of the Mead School District, I certify that Mead High School class of 2025 has completed the requirements for graduation. Congratulations.
Just waiting on you guys. Jackson Grayheck, valedictorian.
Zealand Franklin.
Evangeline Hatcher, valedictorian.
Nash Dunham.
Dietrich Huber, valedictorian.
Hannah Wynne.
Sophia G, valedictorian.
Brianna Burtness.
Claire Larson, valedictorian.
Lily Kingrey, valedictorian.
JJ Lehman, valedictorian.
Livia Coe, valedictorian.
Desland Lundquist, valedictorian.
Ezra Greenup.
Hannah Markle, valedictorian.
Jocelyn DeGroat, valedictorian.
Corey Morrison, valedictorian.
Sheila Evans, valedictorian.
Claire Mua, valedictorian.
Claire Flake, valedictorian.
Carson Parker, valedictorian.
Delaney Fuller, valedictorian.
Ethan Patsfield, valedictorian, is receiving his diploma from his aunt, a Mead High School employee.
Quinn Fuller, valedictorian.
Ashlyn Patton, valedictorian.
Jenna Garrett, valedictorian.
Leah Patton, valedictorian.
Gianna Gonzalez, valedictorian.
Ariana Britz.
Esther Reeder, valedictorian.
Aaliyah Crabb.
Carter Reeder.
Tyson Fletcher.
Tabitha Pierce, valedictorian.
Blina Hashani.
Dean Rains, valedictorian.
Mina High Edward.
Ava Roof, valedictorian.
Harley Hood.
Fiona Sim, valedictorian.
Amelia Jernigan.
Josh Z, valedictorian.
Jacob Miller.
Carson Stifler, valedictorian.
Emily Romano.
Xavier Taylor, valedictorian.
Angel Sherwood.
Abby Thorlifson, valedictorian.
Autumn Spanenberg.
Tyler Vandenventer, valedictorian.
Emmeline Baker.
Lindsay Wilson, valedictorian.
Kalena Ballou.
Ibrahim Abbas.
Jackson Covell.
Evan Aguado.
Hermitha Brain.
Ava Actimer.
Hannah Beer.
Olivia Albuquerque. Claudia Alcasur.
Rachel Black.
Caitlin Alderton.
Sterling Blakesley.
Bushar Al-Halak.
Mason Blanchette.
Ava Allen.
Cooper Borders.
Lucas Allende.
Cooper Boss.
Nargis Amiri.
Cooper Boudreau.
Trinity Babcock.
Ethan Bowman.
Colin Baker.
Elijah Bradbury.
Lane Blunt.
Clara Brannon.
Benjamin Barfield.
Julian Bronner.
Leah Barr.
Caleb Butterfield.
Everett Barson.
Emma Byers.
Maddox Bat.
Michaela Byers.
DJ Bajing.
Edgar Cabrera Perez.
Kamani Benavides.
Atticus Camacho.
Yala Beningin.
Ezekiel Camacho.
Rachel Benton.
Sophia Carpenter.
Kyle Bergman is receiving his diploma from his aunt, a Mead High School employee.
Maya Castle.
Patrick Burge is receiving his diploma from his mom, a Mead High School employee.
Alexis Kavanaugh.
Silas Beer.
Jack Chambers.
Jackson Burns.
Caitlin Coleman.
Ezekiel Branson.
Grace Cooper.
Tegan Bright.
Sierra Dewey.
Isabella Brishley.
Keegan Ely.
Sadie Bernowski.
Lealoha Dio.
Christopher Brown.
Nathan Dieter.
Hudson Brown.
Macarena Dominguez Parejo.
Elijah Bruner.
Regan Donahoe is receiving her diploma from her mom, a former Mead High School employee.
Malachi Bruce.
Peyton Duffner.
Sarah Bueller.
Ava Durgan.
Kennedy Burchett.
Jocelyn Eddington.
Jalen Biddle.
Denzel Ekholm.
Bryce Bushnell.
Lauren Ellipson.
Jillian Butler is receiving her diploma from her dad, a Mead High School employee.
Elizabeth Esquivel.
Cameron Christie.
Alan Foxall.
Avery Crawley.
Jimmy Fromm.
Dalton Damiano.
Carter Fisher.
Jaden Damro.
Logan Freeman.
Kiara Daniels.
Mackenzie Fuller.
Sarah Doust.
Isadora Galloway.
Parker Davey.
Ariana Gamero.
Chance Davis.
Sam Garrett.
Cameron Davis.
Quentin Gerard.
Sophia Davis.
Kaylee Gibson.
Tanner Davis.
Colton Gilbert.
Michelle Davis Rakes.
Julia Golden.
Lorelei Deese.
Ryden Firestone.
Landon Elmore.
Seamus Hanley.
Jake Emsch.
Vanessa Gonzalez.
Adrian Ethan.
Gabriella Hansen.
Jillian Fackler.
Eli Hardy.
Kai Fairfax.
Mackenzie Harkness is receiving her diploma from her mom, a Mead High School employee.
Victoria Fault.
McKay Harris.
Isabella Fay.
JD Harshman.
Owen Felt.
Micah Hartley.
Isaac Fender is receiving his diploma from his mom, a Mead High School employee.
Braden Harvey.
Marcus Fecho is receiving his diploma from his mom, a former Mead High School employee.
Richard Hazelbaker.
Abigail Fielding.
Ashley Healy.
Caden Finnegan.
Geneva Heisenbuttle.
Ryan Portier.
Chandra Henderson.
Joseph DePriest.
Mohammed Faisal Ibrahimi.
Anna Gregerson.
Caden James.
Taylor Gregerson.
Ava Johnson.
Addison Green.
Bo Johnson.
Jack Griffin.
Dylan Johnson.
Gavin Greneau.
Catherine Johnson.
Vance Gustafson is receiving his diploma from his dad, a Mead High School employee.
Taylor Johnston.
Skylyn Hackworth.
Alex Jones.
Camden Hagan.
Jordan Jones.
Carson Hale.
Emily Jordan.
Aaron Hamlet. Karian Handel.
Karsten Justice.
Caden Hansen.
Zachary Kadike.
Landon Hicks.
Lauren Kaiser.
Corbin Higgins.
Hannah Kasalik.
Amelia Hill.
Ashton Langlitz.
Zane Hill.
Nydia Lara.
Joshua Hilliard.
Kayla Larson.
Layla Hoffman.
Katie Larson.
Michael Holt.
Jack Levine is receiving his diploma from his dad, a Mead High School employee.
Johanna Hornyak. Brooklyn Holtberg.
Cole Lawrence.
Aiden Hughes.
Jackson Leach.
Jadriana Huntley.
Ramel Ledoux.
Ella Hutchinson.
Shawn Leonard.
Kyle Cavan.
Emma Lewis.
Sophia Lahinas. What is it?
Isaac Lewis.
Karsten Kolstadt.
Donovan Lopez.
Watiri Camus.
Audrey Loft.
Josie Kellogg.
Cecilia Mason.
JJ Koenig.
James Mason.
James Ketchum is receiving his diploma from his mom, a former Mead High School employee.
Bobney Mon.
Kyle Kim.
Bridget McCall.
Isaac Connect.
Paisley McConnell.
Anthony Koladrup.
Cale McElroy.
Hannah Korkis.
Ethan McKellier.
Carly Coyle.
Jordan McGaw.
Jack Creamer.
Matthew McShane.
Abigail Crook.
Maddox Mead.
Chloe Coots.
Shay McCollum.
Kava Moore.
Go ahead. Michaela Renner.
Isabella Lopez McElroy. Braden Lorig.
Bella Newman.
Charlize Laux.
Adam Wen.
Gregor Lukacs.
Gracious Giroux.
Samuel Lupton.
Abigail Nosov.
Bryce Lind.
Addison Oglesby.
Keegan Mallon.
Jonathan Ohms.
Bryce Messerschalt.
Isaac Ogenis.
Jessica Maltsev.
Bronson Pankey.
Tyler Mariscola.
Gunnar Parker.
Veronica Maricott.
Taylor Pasqua.
Lydia Massenter.
Hayden Pollock.
Lucas Messenger.
Daniel Penfield.
Ava Jane Meyer.
Noah Peffer.
Parker Myers.
Elise Pritchard.
Declan Misiak.
Allie Perkaiser.
Jordan Miller.
Olivia Radford.
Alexandra Mount.
Megan Ratch.
Bilal Mao. Savannah
Savannah Ratch.
Shazad Mohammadi.
Gabrielle Rich is receiving her diploma from her uncle, a Mead High School employee.
Gabriel Mueller.
Kyle Reese.
Jack Murbach.
Caleb Raitt.
Tavian Murphy.
Kennedy Rich.
Elizabeth Musa.
Dakota Riddle.
Isabella Myers.
Gavin Richardson.
Gabriella Pingra.
Andrew Celery.
Carlin Purley.
Abigail Ritz.
Timothy Petrov.
Serenity Sanchez.
Jaden Phillips.
Riley Sampson.
Seth Phillips is receiving his diploma from his dad, a Mead High School employee.
Jaden Sandberg.
Grayson Pachichi.
Shakira Sandifer.
Luca Pachichi is receiving his diploma from his dad, former Mead High School employee.
McKenna Santa.
Jack Pipgrass.
Aiden Saunders.
Chase Pluid.
Ike Savage.
Jack Poole.
Dalton Schrader.
Eden Porovic.
Cole Schumacher.
Braden Powers.
Hannah C.
Catherine Pryor.
Cruz Seacrest.
Alea Rogers.
Madison Robb.
Blaze Rogers.
Catherine Selby.
Judd Ronigan.
Mackenzie Spiger.
Dallas Roth Pittner.
Kylie Spots.
Kellen Rothstein.
Liana Sprengel.
Rachel Ralston.
Cole Sterling.
Jaden Ruckert.
Sullivan Strom.
Isaac Russell.
Lily Stewart.
Giovanna Russo.
Hannah Swanson.
Haroon Sadat.
Caden Sweat.
Saeed Sadat.
Luke Tegan.
Susan Sadat.
Griffin Taylor.
Derek Sandberg.
Brianna Terrell.
Julia Sanchez.
Aiden Phil.
Christian Semerad.
Julie Thowett.
Lexi Sagasser.
Landon Thomas.
Claire Sherman.
Skylar Van Winkle.
Kayla Cecilia.
Travis Valines.
Matthew Simbler.
Madison Walker.
Anna Simmons.
Adam Wallace.
Madison Sletton.
Jacob Wilkins.
Emily Smith.
Mackenzie Walton.
Ephraim Smith.
Braden Watkins.
Hannah Snyder.
Chloe Watts.
Quincy Sparrow.
Lars Weaver.
Olivia Sparts.
Isabella Weeks.
Trevor Thompson.
Cameron Waterman.
Shaylee Tenasket.
Tyler Wells.
Noah Todd.
Samantha Werner.
Cameron Town.
Eden White.
Austin Turgayas.
Dominic Whitney is receiving his diploma from his mom, a former Mead High School employee.
Kalai Tuggle.
Noah Whitaker.
Romy Tyler.
Connor Wiener.
Ethan Ula.
Taj Willard.
Raisa Upoff Baker.
Jack Wilcox.
Ashton Iran. Annette Erdahl.
Lyric Williams.
Azaria Valdez.
McCrae Williams is receiving her diploma from her grandpa, a Mead High School employee.
Logan Valentine.
Kaylin Willis.
Jonah Van Gelder.
Heidi Wilson.
Nick Yates.
Mackenzie Wood.
Devin McKnight. Aubrey Whitcomb. AJ Reeves. Hope Wimma. Rose Wyma. Danica Zavala.
Class of 2025. Our names are Livia Coe
and Ezra Greenup, and it has been an honor to serve you as your class senators these past 4 years. Congratulations to all of you for reaching this milestone. We've gone through a lot of work to get here.
While today is supposed to be about our class and our collective achievements, we would also like to acknowledge the community that uplifted us. Our teachers, our parents, and everyone in between. Thank you for your diligence, your words of support, your tough love,
as well as the sacrifices you made. When we started this journey, we didn't fully understand or appreciate all that was done for us. But over the years, we've come to realize and have a newfound appreciation of the value and acts of kindness that take sacrifice.
As we approach our final moments as students of Mead High School, we want to remind you of your infinite capacity to leave a positive impact on the community around you.
There's a quote that I wanted to share with all of you from the movie A Wonderful Life. It's the memorial of Peter Bailey, and it's this: all you can take with you is that which you've given away. While we are told to seize our moment, it's important that we remember the most meaningful and fulfilling things come from what you can do for others.
Throughout the past 4 years, whether it be cheering at Battle of the Bell, struggling through math tests together, or dancing amongst the masses at homecoming, we've grown together as a class. While many of us will be going different places in mere months, these moments will always be significant as our high school experience.
We're the class of 2025, the class that can do anything we put our mind to, regardless of the circumstances, such as a pandemic, the crappy Chromebook, or no urinal dividers, and the more false fire alarms than we could count in our high school experience. Most importantly, Panthers, we want to leave you with this final encouragement. Remember to make your life count for something more than just yourself, and find joy in helping others. Panthers, it is now time to turn our tassels.
If you've been paying attention, your tassel should be on the right side right now. Please join us in turning our tassels, symbolizing the culmination of our academic journey and the commencement of our new status as alumni of Mead High School.
Before we throw our caps, we're going to sing our fight song one last time.
Congratulations, class of 2025 families. We will be exiting from the back. You can meet your Panthers on the Herrick lawn.